Hey everyone, it's Brandon from Top10Gamer.com, and today I actually have two unboxing slash reviews for you. It's from a company called Accessory Power. They make budget gaming products and a bunch of other accessories too. The two products I'm going to review are the Enhance GX-MP2 and M3. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you is the Enhance GX-MP2. It's just a huge mouse pad mat. I believe it's an extra large mouse pad mat, they call it. I've been using something like the SteelSeries QCK for years. And to give you an indication of just how much bigger this is than that, check this out. Now my old SteelSeries mat is pretty gross there, pretty dirty, but as you can see, it's washable as well. I've liked this thing for a lot of years, but just to show you overall size, this thing has like 430 square inches of raw size. Now, it's not the only company. Enhance slash Accessory Power, whatever they want to be known as, is not the only company to make a large mouse pad mat. Kingston does it, Razer does it, I believe SteelSeries does it as well. So what then sets the Enhance apart from these brands? Well, you do get a few different little special things that they've added in here. You've got the braided sides that keeps it from fraying. One thing that I like that Enhance did is they don't have like a silkscreen logo here. I'm not sure if you guys have ever used a mouse pad mat that has a silkscreen logo, but your mouse always gets stuck as it comes across the logo, so they don't include that, so I like that. Has a very slick surface. I'd say it's a little bit more slick than the QCK. The QCK has a bit more traction. So overall, I really like it. It's really, really big. And the design on it is okay. It kind of looks like blood cells, I guess you could say those are. Blue blood cells. You got a black and blue scheme here. Overall, for $19.99, it's probably one of the better deals that you'll find at a place like Amazon.com. for a mouse pad. It has the rubber stick finish on the back like most mouse mats that you come across. Okay, so kind of the next thing that I want to show you is their Enhance GX-M3 gaming mouse. It's an LED mouse. It's got 4 programmable DPI settings, and kind of the cool thing is that you can take it and go down between, so this is like 800 the blue, if you go up, 1200 is the green, 2000 is the purple, and 2800 is the red. Not an extremely large amount of DPI, but for $19.99, that's what you'd be expecting from an optical mouse. And speaking of optical mice, this mouse has an Avago S5050 sensor. That is more of an office sensor, so just keep that in mind. For the $20 price range, you're not going to get a flawless sensor, and you certainly don't get it with this. What this mouse is for, if you are going to use it for gaming, is for the World of Warcrafts of the world. Something where precision and accuracy isn't going to be of the utmost importance. So again, I wouldn't consider this a gaming grade optical mouse, but it is what it is. Now it has 2 programmable buttons here on the side, and just turning it around so you can look. The look of it's actually pretty cool. It's kind of a fingertip type mouse here, and it's fairly heavy. It comes in, the official weight that they put on the website is 4.4 ounces. I weighed it at 4.3 ounces. That's with the weights, and 3 ounces without the weights. Has some weights, and they weigh about 1.3 ounces total, or 6.8 grams a piece. And the way you get to those is you remove this back slider here, and then you just pour them out. So without that, this mouse feels pretty light at about 3 ounces, but again, I like a pretty lightweight mouse, so the fact that you get to choose whether you want to use those weights or not is just fine. Now, one slight problem that I had with this mouse, now this mouse is manufactured in China, just like most gaming mice are, and they're pretty standard now at this budget price. There's a bunch of them. But one thing that I did find on the back was that, I'm not sure if you could see that or not. If I just angle it back and forth, you can see up at the top left there, hopefully that's left for you, there's kind of a slight inconsistency in the pad. And really this would, you know, if I budgeted it all, this would pull up. So I didn't love that, and you can see that it's a little unshapely, but again, it's a $20 mouse, and you probably can't expect too much. Just one thing that Accessory Power might want to do is quality control that a little bit on their pads. But most of these mouse pads anymore these days are actually, for mouse pad, I mean the sticky surface underneath the mouse itself, are actually replaceable. So something to keep in mind. Overall, though, for 20 bucks, you know, it's got a good look, it's got a good feel, and it's not too bad in terms of its weight. Okay, final thoughts. I love the mouse pad. It's great, and I don't know why I didn't switch to an extra large mouse mat. It's probably a mouse mat sooner. It just takes up a lot of my desk. It looks great. It's even comfortable. I put my arms on it. Feels comfortable. But there are a lot of mouse manufacturers out there that make similar items for, I would say, about $5 to $10 more. For color scheme, I wish that Accessory Power would have gone with something just a straight black or a straight blue or something like that. I'm not sure I love the design, but I do love the feel of it. It's pretty smooth. It's smoother, doesn't have as much traction as my old SteelSeries QCK, which some of you might like and some of you might dislike. So really up to you. It is machine washable. You can fold it, take it with you anywhere you want to go. It's very pliable. It's a fabric, so it's got that going for it as well. Overall, really like the mouse mat from Accessory Power. Now onto this mouse. I think that Accessory Power, like a lot of companies out there, went to China looking for a basic mouse and basic mouse design, and I think that they used a basic sensor, an Avago S5050. It's a very basic office sensor, and what they did was they dressed it up. They put a great look and design to it to attract gamers in that lower end segment of the market. And you know what? I can't really blame them for doing this. This isn't a terrible mouse. It's just an office mouse that looks like a gaming mouse that gives you a few more features. And what features are those? It gives you more grip. It's got that felt kind of feel on the top. It's got a great shape to it. It's got weight tuning and all of these types of features. The only thing wrong with it is if you're going to play competitive games that are based on accuracy, not like a Hearthstone. Of course, a competitive Hearthstone game, you'd be fine with a mouse like this. If you're going to play an FPS type game, you're much better off going up to something like the G402 from Logitech that has a flawless sensor. Anyway, ask me any questions about this gaming mouse or other mice. I've got more gaming mice reviews coming up for you. You know I'm a little obsessed with this. If you've been on the channel a long time, you know that I love gaming mice. I've probably got like 20 just in this office. So anyway, ask me any questions below. You can also tweet to me at Top10Gamer or join our social community at facebook.com/Top10Gamer. You can also go to top10gamer.com for a ton more information. And if you want to help me out the most, what you can do is like and subscribe this video. Anyway, hope you guys liked it, and we'll see you next time.